I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro. Hello out there in Wonderland, it's me again, the lazy video gamer. I'm back from my vacation and I want to just talk a little about what I did on my vacation. Maybe you can see it small and slightly in the back. I gave myself an early Christmas present, so I had a lot of time to check out the retro shooter Pandora box. I waited for this, let me say, review till I get into it and had some serious fun with it. Cause, let me say that clear, cost me around $300, but it's awesome. It really is simply awesome. As you know, I'm swearing on the Pandora Box 14 for the mix of the game. Is on it, and you get it, and more. And you get 100 over 100 light gun games. Not everything is perfect emulated. For example, Confidential Mission from the Dreamcast is awesome. Emulated, runs great. The House of the Dead Part 2, in the later segment of the game, it's very glitchy. Yes. But I see the end credits. I never saw it on the Dreamcast. I always died on the end boss. So yeah, it's the same that every Pandora box is a mixed bag. But it's an awesome mixed bag. If you remember, I told you that I can live without the minuet version of Tetris. Maybe you're familiar with that. The Tetris from the first production line from Japan, who had a different music. It's on there. You're also having Game Boy Advance on it. Of course, Mega Drive, Super NES, NES, Master System, all the games from your childhood are on it, mostly. And if I'm thinking back on the NES, the Seppo works without any sensors. Yeah, you can have a light gun technique without sensors. That's called the single light gun, and it's around $150 per light gun. The Master System doesn't have a sensor. The Mega Drive, the Menacer, if I remember correct, had some sensors, but the Saturn doesn't have, and the Dreamcast doesn't have. So yeah, it's as I said, it's a mixed bag. But if you take a look, you won't recognize it that much. And the good thing is, this baby costs you around $300 with shipping, taxes and all the things that you have to pay as a good citizen. Cause remember, very soon it's Bert Gomez Day. So, what comes with this package? It's of course, or let me say, it's surprisingly an updated Pandora Box 14. So that means you have so many great games on it. As you know, I'm a Mega City maniac, and I swear on the Mega City, but particular in one game not, and that's NBA Jam. I can live without scaling, cause Mega Drive version brought me a lot of fun. I can live without the scaling of NBA Jam and the NBA Jam tournament. Be totally honest, I don't checked it up. Is the arcade version on it? Cause I love the Mega Drive version. On two reasons. First, in opposite to the SNES version, it has sound. Yes, you know that probably as well. The famous or infamous SNES version doesn't have sound in the game. And from time to time you destructing with a dunk the board of the basket in the game. But in the Mega Drive version you could time this thing happen. There are certain circumstances that you have to make sure, like your player has a high dunking level, and of course, yes, you had to time it, cause you had to do, if I remember correct, in the first 3 quarters a specific number of dunks, and then in the 4th quarter it happens. Only in the Mega Drive version. I told you, I said it, I'm loving the Mega City version, but in this game the Mega Drive version is superior. What else can I say? It comes, of course, with a manual, but as we learned in Home Improvement, also on the SNES, man, don't need manuals. It comes with this fun little thing, a screwdriver. I thought about it. For what did I use it? I come to that later. And it comes with 2 pairs of some lenses. And I'll be totally honest, please help me out. For what is that stupid thing needed? Cause I don't need it. It comes with 2 light guns. Light gun player 1 is red. I didn't figure it out in this time. How to change the color, cause yeah, red, okay. Yeah, but it's just light gun. Okay, and then I remember there are some screws on the light gun, so you have to put it together. Why? I don't know. The package is big enough. It has, for selecting the games, an analog, an A and B button, a reload button, and of course the trigger. And you can change. Do the cross hair? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't remember it. This appears on the screen or not. Yeah, okay. I was, of course, as a Swiss in the military, and I show you that right now. It's barely impossible to aim correct, and for a long time correct, with this little corn. So I put the crosshair on, and it's, yeah, okay, it's just a controller right now, but it has the right feel. It comes with all cables, it comes with all sensors and with all attachments that you need for the light guns. For that price, it's absolutely brilliant. If I would play now around, you wouldn't hear and I wouldn't feel the motion, the rumble feature that it has. If you have a game room, a hobby room, or you are a single, that won't distract you, because it has a very loud and strong rumble feature, so it's great if you like the rumble feature. But this is of course plugged on with an USB cable and a power supply for the rumble feature, and I just plugged out the rumble feature, and it's now a quite great little device. And I'm not quite sure, should I demonstrate it with one of those games where play pigeon, combat, crackshot crew. As I said, over 100 games. For example, Operation Wolf. Operation Wolf 3, 0 point from, I believe, the PlayStation. And this is very interesting, versus Gumshoe, the arcade version of Gumshoe. Maybe you're not familiar with the game. It was basically a jump and run. Well, if you shoot at the character jumps, and you could collect some points, some bonus balloon points. It has really so much games on it, and of course not only joystick controlled Jurassic Park, it has now the Jurassic Park game from Sega on it, and with light gun supply or support, sorry, on it. Alien 3, the gun game, I played it through. It's a cool game. It's not spectacular in my opinion. It was back then, of course, in okay, a cool game. Area 51, Area 51, Maximum Force. And now it happens. I put in some virtual credit. This appears with the German version. You can change the settings, of course, as you wish. For all those who don't have a German mod cap, or only want to play a cool retro session on your tally, you can order it as the family edition for the TV, for your self-modded cap. That's not a price difference, but just back to the list of games. Little Justice. Rail Chase from Sega. I played it through, runs perfect, and there are so many cool games. Also Terminator 2, now with light gun support, awesome. If you have in mind that the official arcade one-up for this game costs you around nowadays maybe 500 bucks, I'm not sure, cause I don't look at that, cause I have it on here. Last time I checked it up, it was 700 bucks for one single game. 300 bucks to enhance your arcade one-up. Awesome. It has awesome. A game that I bought in hope to play it on the Polymega. Yoshi's Safari. As a Japanese version, I bought it as a Japanese version for cheap. But yeah, the story is still the same. When I'm recording this footage, I'm not quite sure. Should I send it back or should I repair it? Because I don't need it in. With such a device, you have so many great games. The legendary Duck Hunt is on it. Hogan's Alley, Shooting Range, oh man, it's awesome. Many games that I owned or owning are on it, and more. The Pandora Box 10th Anniversary Edition is in it, and with all its glory. You can search your games by typing in the names. You can look at it by alphabetically, or you have some 3D games. What is really funny, because Killer Instinct, for example, on the Super Nintendo is in 3D games and also in Super Nintendo. Yeah. 3 to 4 players option. As you saw, light gun is a category. Fighting games, action games, shooting games, sports games, puzzle, and then we come to arcade games. As for an example, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Zero, of course that's the same but with the name change. They're running great. You have the multiple arcade machine emulator MAME on it, and for myself a big win. PlayStation Portable, PlayStation 1, no Ridge Racer. I'm a sad boy right now when I'm saying this, but yeah, Dreamcast is so officially only one game on it. The Naomi board, Atomic Wave, N64, 2 games, Killer Instinct Gold and Mario Kart. But don't expect anything from this emulator. It's, yeah, still the N64 is very bad emulated. Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, of course, the Mega Drive, the Game Boy, as I told you, are here with several games. Mario is on it, Donkey Kong Land 2 is on it, Tennis, Link's Awakening, Tetris. You don't have a save feature, so Link's Awakening doesn't make any sense to play, but yeah, Mario Kart on the Game Boy Advance is on it, of course, also on the Super Nintendo. On the Game Boy Color is Donkey Kong Country on it, but not on the Game Boy Advance or the Super Nintendo. The only incarnation 2 and 3 on it. Yeah, it's a little bit a sad point, because the Super Nintendo version is the superiorest. So, but MSX is on, MSX2, Atari 2600, 7800, Atari Lynx is on it, and that was the list. So I can't remember myself enough when I say it's a mixed bag, but I also can't remember myself too much when I'm saying it's a great package after all. Because I have my troubles with virtual tennis. Yes, I love virtual tennis. And you will have your troubles on this device with virtual tennis as well. Because maybe it has a little bit a slowdown, but you can play the arcade mode. You can't save. So using original hardware in this particular reason is the better alternative, but if you want to take a quick round, it's fantastic. And I didn't mention it in my virtual tennis special. I almost forgot. Oh, only king we ever had in Switzerland is in it. And that was it for this week's episode of the Lazy Video Gamer Show. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm now on a confidential mission. I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro.